for some of us that's been part of the series and been part of our PCQI viewership and community, you might be looking at this as part of your validation process when changes occur within your own good manufacturing practices. And for myself, it's part of my deep dive audit for our annual requirements. Here we go again. Hello again, PCQI, and welcome back to our All About Compliance channel, where we're discussing GMP validation, covering warehousing and distribution. Now, in this part right here, if you're just joining us, you're probably going to be interested on doing your own initial validation of your GMP. And if you need assistance on that, contact me at info@consultarinc.com. Now, for some of us that's been part of the series and been part of our PCQI viewership and community, you might be looking at this as part of your validation process when changes occur within your own good manufacturing practices. And for myself, it's part of my deep dive audit for our annual requirements. Now, first part of this one, you're going to be asked if there is any changes in your storage procedures and whatnot. Okay, so the first thing on this one, when you're being asked on this, what we look for, or what I particularly look for, are your temperature controls in your storage of processes. Now, part of that is, are you going to be storing it in frozen state, chilled or cold storage, or ambient temperature? So as we take a look at those products, we're going to be looking at some of those records concerning your temperature control. Now, some of us have all of those automated, that we just basically press a report and the software is connected to our freezers or our chillers and cold storage unit. And some of it is a manual input that we have to then log. Now, on the manual input, this is where the challenges happen, especially in the frequency of taking the records on temperature. So this is where we looked at your records, and we would like not to see any gap in those temperature recording. Okay. Next part of it is handling instruction. So on the storage part of it, sometimes we're looking at other parts of your handling instructions. If you are, thawing or, prior to freezing it, or maybe you're chilling it or letting it cool down, what does that look like? For your records and whatnot, for you to produce and basically get audited on. And the other part of this is your changes in transportation procedures. For example, if your material or finished product is designated for exports, do you have those parameters set on getting that product transported, either, of course, export or local or nationwide? Now, on your transportation contracts, sometimes we take a look at those, make sure what is agreed upon is actually also being implemented, which goes back to the temperature controls of your materials being transported. Now, on the part of this, on your validation, we're asking you to check your annual trends. For complaint trends, same thing where we had in the beginning of the series, because it's going to affect the shelf life or the stability of the product. Maybe it's going to go bad if it's mishandled. The shipping trends as well, for that, and some of that would be temperature tailing and whatnot. And obviously customer complaints is used to validate your shipping and receiving procedures for effectivity. Now, if there are any changes in your program, we also look at that for your history of your changes on your documentation for all those process and procedures, that it does not affect the product safety of the finished product or materials. Well, let me stop it right there. PCQI, once again, thank you for your viewership. I know this is a very quick one. Anyways, Have a great day, stay strong. Until our next video, bye for now. Contact us. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks again, PCQIs. Have a good one.